I'm Patchy the Pirate. I'm president of the Sun Club. SpongeBob is game.
I sure am. Cake.
Not bad for a creature with no brain. Patrick. Unbaked cookie dough for Christmas. Unbaked cookie dough. This here cookie dough's for the children. What's that? 3 bells! 3 bells means...
Free ice cream!
No!
Man overboard?
No! No! It's time to open Panda letters! Oh,
here you go!
Thank you, Potty. Yeah. Okay, Potty, thank you. Give it to Panda. You know, they didn't always celebrate Christmas in Bikini Bottom.
They didn't?
No! You feathered little neck pain. Yeah. Potty! They don't mean cookie dough! Oh well, on with the show!
Ready for Christmas, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent and yellow and porous as he. SpongeBob SquarePants. If nautical nouns would be something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants. A drop on the deck and float like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is the SpongeBob Christmas special. La 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 la.
It's the latest in holiday specials to review, starting with Scaredy Pants, Valentine's Day, and the one, the only, Christmas Who. This episode is actually one of the only SpongeBob episodes that I actually enjoyed. You know, when you look at Christmas Who with an entirely new perspective and with entirely different expectations, the episode is quite enjoyable. In fact, aside from the patchy segments, which I thought were pretty decent, I guess, the episode was completely good. And I would definitely recommend this episode to any SpongeBob fan out there. So without further ado, let's begin. The episode opens to Patchy the Pirate wrapping presents, making cookies, decorating a Christmas tree, etc., etc. Then he asks the audience if they want to see the SpongeBob Christmas special, and then the true episode begins. Hold on, some of you might be wondering. Aren't the patchy segments something you hate? Isn't it time-consuming like the patchy segments in Atlantis SquarePantis and Truth or Square? Well, no actually, and I'll tell you why. Unlike the patchy segments in Atlantis SquarePantis and T or S, the patchy segments in this special have some meaning and actually add something to the story. The patchy segments in this episode were mainly used to introduce and close the episode, whether it is for a commercial break or whether it's for ending the actual episode, which I have no problem with. The patchy segments in Atlantis SquarePantis and Truth or Square, however, were used to mainly eat up screen time, which I really hated. The patchy segments in Atlantis SquarePantis, for example, were mainly just showing Patchy either stuck in traffic or wandering around in the desert. The patchy segments in Truth or Square just show Patchy mainly meeting guest stars that don't add anything to the story or do anything beneficial to the movie, with the sole exception of Pink, who creates a music video, and Patchy babbling on and on about meeting SpongeBob. With a few exceptions in those films, nothing in the patchy segments is beneficial, and you could just cut out the fat and it won't make any difference. But now I'm getting ahead of myself. So then we cut to the SpongeBob about to sneak up on Sandy with a super sneaky karate move. Sandy, who has just finished decorating her tree with lights, immediately lights up, and SpongeBob assumes it's a fire and rushes to the rescue.
What diabolical act is she committing now?
Fire! Don't worry, Sandy. I'm coming. Stand back, Sandy. Fire!
Huh? So I guess there's no fire?
Hey, at least you try to help there, buddy. Sandy gets upset that she got wet and asks SpongeBob if he hasn't even seen a Christmas tree before. SpongeBob replies with the name of the episode. Oh, that's convenient. And Sandy becomes rather shocked that SpongeBob has never heard about Christmas. So she explains Christmas to him by dancing. The next day, SpongeBob explains everything Sandy told him to everyone in the Krusty Krab at that time. Squidward isn't having any of it, however, because he thinks it is all made up.
I can't believe anybody would celebrate a holiday where a jolly prowler breaks into your house and leaves gifts.
Well, apparently not a loser like you. Everyone starts writing their letters except for Squidward, and everyone gets ready for Santa Claus to arrive. Patchy then appears right in the middle of the episode and gets us ready for part 2. Wow, even that's convenient. Especially for me.